Hi, my name's Katelynn Altice, and I just wanted to come on here and tell more about my story and what God has done for me. So it started in February of 2020. I just started getting randomly sick, and then after going to doctor, they couldn't find anything wrong, so I finally went to Roanoke Gastro, where they started treating me with medication. The medicine just made everything worse, and I started to get to the point where I wasn't able to hold down any food, and I lost a bunch of weight and was very, very sick. So finally in March, they admitted me to UVA, and they said I was so malnourished that they had to place an ND tube, which is a tube that goes from my nose to my stomach in order to get me nourishment. Well, after sending me home on that, they told me to try and keep eating, but I kept losing the tube, and they finally said they couldn't place it anymore due to the amount of radiation I had already gotten. So I got back down to the point where I was, and I lost another 30 pounds and got malnourished again. So in June, they decided to admit me back, and this time they observed me for about 3 days. And then they finally said that I have rumination syndrome, which is where the sphincter in your stomach that closes to hold food in, mine is so weak that it involuntarily opens and makes me get very sick. So they said the main treatment for it was diaphragmatic breathing. And when I tell you we all laughed at them when they said that I needed to breathe better, we were like, this isn't gonna fix me. But after about 3 days of really trying the breathing techniques and everything, I was finally able to hold down my first meal since December. And that just shows how good God is, because even when you doubt Him, He is always working miracles. And at first when I got sick, I was very angry, but then I realized if what I went through, if it can just help one person through their struggles or their sickness or whatever it can be, I'm okay to have went through what I went through. That's my story.